Hi, so today I just wanted to share with you the importance of keeping your seeds dry. So this is entirely my fault, but I thought keeping the seeds inside our polytunnel would keep them dry. I was wrong. I don't know if you can see, but we've had to repair the roof and it still gets condensated in here, so it's made some of our seeds sprout. You can especially see this in the beans. I thought that, but no. I'm an idiot, so I'm going to take our dibber, and I've got some plant pots ready, and I'm just going to plant them out. I was going to say, well, I was planning to save these seeds for the walled garden, because we like to share what we're doing with them, and share the seeds, because there's no point in being selfish, and I couldn't plant all of these in our garden. I did not intend for them to get wet, and now they've planted, and I feel really bad. But look, these are broad beans and peas. So, both of these require you to plant them 5 centimetres down. So on our dib dobber, I'm going to go to about, maybe, just about there. I'm going to press down, put the seed in, and just cover it, and press down a bit, because it's already sprouted. I'm so disappointed in myself. But you know, I'm human. I don't really know what I'm doing half the time. I'm trying my best, and it's okay to make mistakes. It just means we're going to have a lot more beans than I thought. Let's pile them up this side, the ones that are done. And yes, I am only planting the beans at the moment. I will most likely do the peas off camera, because it's easier to see the beans, really. Which is purely why I'm showing you guys the beans and not the peas. Once they have grown a bit more in these pots, I will be potting them out in the garden. Maybe this is actually a good thing, because I have planted some beans and peas in the garden, which is why the packets are open, but I think the birds have gotten to them, which obviously isn't ideal. I try not to cover it up entirely so that it can still come out. And we have plenty of plant pots from other plants that we've had at the bungalow, from past residents that I'm using. So, you know, recycling those pots over and over again. Just make sure they're not just single-use plastic. And it's always helpful to keep the pots from plants you've bought, say, at the garden centre, or that have been donated. Just keep them. They'll come in handy when just potting in your polytunnel. I'll probably keep these in here, because like I say, the birds. But they do come in handy. It'll make it easier to transfer them out of the beds, as I don't want to disturb the roots, but whereas with this I can just tip out the pot and put it into the ground outside with the lovely trellis that we made. I'll just pot these last few, and then I will show you the trellis and where these will be planted in the new year. You plant beans and peas at this time of year, in October and so on, because they need that cold period, just like the garlic, to take seed, and it has been quite cold and quite rainy. So perfect conditions, and why they've all sprouted before I could give the walled garden some seeds. Oh, I think there's a rock in that one, but it'll be okay. Yeah. Just 4 more now, and then I will show you the trellis. We have posted about the trellis. Oh, I don't know where to put this, but I'll just put it there. Posted about the trellis on the bungalow Facebook page before, just giving you a picture, but you know, I'll give you a bit of a tour, seeing as I'm doing the beans again and the peas in a minute. But I won't show you that because they are tiny. They're tiny. So cute, like little tadpoles. Did I plant it? Oh yeah, I planted in that one. 2 more. I know this is riveting content watching me plant seeds 5 centimeters down approximately. You know, just what you want to be watching on your average afternoon. Last one. There we go. Compressing the soil around it to create a good habitat. Well, not habitat is not the word I want to use. Good environment for it. And then I'm going to get my watering can and move these seeds out the way. My watering can and give them a sprinkling. Seeing as I now want to actually actively encourage their growth, whereas before it was a mistake. Brilliant. So, just a quick look at the bed we have ready for them. This is the peas and beans bed, and the birds have definitely gotten at them, but there is some evidence of them growing. I think I did peas on this side and beans on that side, and then I've made this trellis for them to grow up. Might have to change it and move it and adapt, but I got a bit too excited too soon. Let's have a look if we can see any peas. I think this is a pea shoot coming up. Obviously I didn't plant them that long ago, so planted them in a zigzag formation to prevent overcrowding. Let's have a look if we can find any beans. Like I said, the birds, I have noticed that the birds have been at them a bit. That's a weed. Ah, I think that's one. Brilliant. One. Hopefully they're all just hiding. It has been quite rainy, they might have drowned, but here's to hoping. Anyway, got to show you guys my mistakes so that you don't make them yourselves. Because nobody's perfect and mistakes are okay. See you next time, folks.